Hey everyone, it's Baze Junkie transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and back with a new unboxing video because I received mail from Italy again. Like, an envelope has been coming in which is like really heavy for this size, which has been coming in from Davide Lorenzon, who is like located in Italy right now, I guess, to run his Out Records label from there. Back in the days when he started to send me promos, he was like located in Berlin, but seemingly has moved. So this one came in from Italy and pretty heavy for the size. But before we get in there, let me get you like a quick update of what is happening in my life these days. So Germany is pretty hot. We are approaching probably the hottest day in June ever recorded in history. The hottest so far was like 30th of June last year, I guess, with like 35.9 degrees Celsius. And this year there's talks that we like might hit the 36 degrees mark maybe tomorrow or the day after. So it's pretty hot. It's been raining like a bit, drizzling, I guess, in the past half hour or so. So the air is not only hot, it's moist, it's kind of jungle-like kind of, or like sauna-like. And also work in the vinyl warehouse is hard because we have this big wall of glass panels and stuff, and sun is coming in. So it's pretty hot in there as well. So it's been demanding, and also what has also been demanding is like me trying to call my doctor like over the past week, just to get like an appointment for a vaccination shot and stuff, because I think I should do that mainly because I want to go to clubs again and be able to travel again in terms of a DJ and stuff without like having any problems and discussions. So for me, the vaccination thing is more like a work approach and not necessarily I'm super afraid of getting that stuff. But yeah, this has been going on for a week now. Today in the morning, I actually had someone on the phone, because otherwise it was either the phone was busy or like nobody answered the phone at the doctor's office and stuff. So they will call me back. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm gonna see how how my body copes with the whole vax thing. So my colleagues who have been getting their first or second shots have been usually fallen ill for the day after. So I will see how I'm going to cope with that. But now let's dive in here. Another thing, I'm going to work a shift at the record store tomorrow. So the ostinato remix thing I've done with Donna Maya, I've shown in the last video, I guess, will be available at Otaku Records in Hamburg again. So pop up there if you like drum and bass and like more like intelligent kind of drum and bass and jazz influenced drum and bass to pick this up. Has been released a while ago, has not been properly distributed, so a few copies available still, and it will be available at the store. But now let's go into this heavy parcel, or like this heavy envelope, which actually holds 2 CDs as I see. And now, as you can see, it is empty. And those CDs are once again wrapped in a protective shrink wrap. So I'm going to get rid of this like for a second. Other things have been happening as well. So pre-sales for the Phre 7-inch on my label are still going on and stuff. This is going to be released in like about 3 weeks, I'd say. And one thing happened which is like really amusing to me, but also like I don't know why people do stupid or will stupid all the time, because on my Bandcamp page, as I told you in one of my previous videos, I've put up like preview files on there so people can listen to at least of like 30 or like 90 seconds of a song or like of a track on the records on my label. And I'm not selling those digitally, and I've put like annoying voiceovers like every 15 or 20 seconds and stuff to prevent people from buying the digital files, because the way my Bandcamp is set up, it's like you can like put them up and people could possibly download them for free. That's why I put those voiceovers on there, and which doesn't make sense to download them anyway, because there are still only snippets. But yeah, I put all the measures in place so people don't download them, and the only option that people have is like to offer a price to buy those. And I have in the description of the preview files, there's like in like parentheses, there is like a bit which says vinyl only release, no digital download and stuff, and still someone bought like one of those preview files for like a insignificant amount of money, but he still bought it and paid it, and I'm very curious if there's any complaint coming in, but this is just a side note, and I wonder why everyone who checks my label knows that it's just like vinyl only, so I don't know why people try to buy snippet files and stuff, but people will stupid, this is the whole thing. But what we got here has been released on April 26th actually on Out Records as their catalog number 71. Here is the release sheet and stuff. Alex Levine Special Adaptations Volume 1, a very beautiful cover. It's Alex Levine and 4 guest musicians, so it's like a quintet, I guess. The recordings are a result of a 2 weeks residency that took place at Mare Culturale Urbano in Milan in 2019. So this is, I guess, a kind of like sponsored thing where artists stay in a specific place to work with each other and stuff, and like doing workshops and like during exchange of art and stuff. And guitar, composition, percussion, effects, bass, alto sax and drums on there. 11 tracks, 42 minutes runtime, and it looks very complex in terms of the cover art, which might also reflect the compositions on there as well, in terms of how the artist approached things, maybe with like a graphic notation kind of scheme or whatever. I don't know, I haven't heard this, but it looks very beautiful. Also, here's the full track list on the back. Oh, sorry. And it's warm and I'm kind of unfocused, I feel, but whatever. And here's the full CD, which also matches the tone, and I have to think of, or it makes me think of vegetables. I don't know why, but the whole like tone and the green and the brown and the earth tones in there make me think of vegetables. But I don't know, I assume that there is some jazz involved as well, and according to the instruments involved and according to what I feel might be graphic notations on the cover art, this might be some very experimental stuff and very free-floating, not following like proper sheet music like one might expect with like jazz and stuff. So let's see how this goes. Reviews will be up on my website, NightSLC, in a bit. Basically in a bit, because I've received, as you've seen on my Instagram, maybe a lot of stuff recently, so it might take a while until I come to like deal with that, but reviews are to come for sure. Check out my website for daily updates maybe. And this one is We Three, same titled, a trio, obviously, consisting of Francesco Ciapparini, Luca Pisavini and Stefano Grasso. The instruments on here are baritone sax, bass clarinet, synth, violone, which is, I guess, a kind of violence, like alteration maybe, or like a variant, I would say, and drums and electronics. So this might be more on the electronic side or with electronic textures or whatever. Inspired by the shamanic music of the trio, We Three as a band name have developed a repertoire of magmatic and powerful original compositions and renditions. Rough, volcanic, full of energy, dialogue between horns, violin and drums are uninterrupted with a flow that threatens to overwhelm while embracing and surrounding a listener with a lava-like heat. So this is interesting. Lava is a reference because, well, I don't know, Iceland is all over the place. I've been seeing a lot of like volcanic activity update videos on YouTube recently, because it's very fascinating how the earth is bubbling up and stuff, and how things are developing and stuff. So maybe it's just my special interest, but I've been enjoying watching a lot of those videos. Here's a cover. Definitely not resembling Iceland, although the overall feel is kind of coldish maybe because of the black and white pencil. Is it pencil? Maybe it is pencil in the original artwork. And the iciness kind of reminds me of an album I've reviewed today, which also is featured on my website nights.de, because Mil Plateau is back, the electronica label, and they've re-released stuff by Thomas Köhner actually, and also by Porter Ricks, 2 classic albums as a new start on vinyl and on CD. But this is not jazz, but this might be more in the jazz realm. So on Out Records, both releases, catalog number 072 this is, which has been released in May. So mid-May I guess, so I'm gonna review this as soon as possible to be as close to the release date as possible for me, but still, as I said, there is a big pile of stuff sitting in here, and I'm gonna take my time to work my way all through that. So in the meantime, have a look at my social media stuff, which is down in the description box as well. The radio show on Radio Flouka has been uploaded. The radio show I did on Thursday has been uploaded today, so there's a bit of spiritual bass music for you to check on my SoundCloud, because I reposted this. And there's also stuff on my Mixcloud, of course, and all the dates, forthcoming dates, are like down in the description box as well. So if you like this one, leave me a note, leave me a comment, leave me a like, you know the score. Check out my Bandcamp, which is here somewhere, and get the last Combat Dubs release. And I'm gonna see you in the next one, I'd say. See you later.